Hi, hello Virgo. Welcome to 3 Rabbit Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us for your weekly reading for the week of February 7th. We're going to be doing a whole spread here to get an idea of your general energies going into this week, as well as any challenges that you might be facing, and then also a little bit of advice on how to overcome those challenges. So Virgo, getting started here. Here in your general energy for this week, we have the Eight of Cups card. So right now, I can see that you're walking away from something that isn't serving you. It's not necessarily like something catastrophic has gone wrong or anything. It's not like a breakup. All these cups are still upright in this card. It's just like passing through a phase. Like maybe even though like this, maybe you've had a job for a long time that was appropriate for you and you were getting paid well, but you felt like you've reached like the peak of that job. And it's not like the manager was bad. It's not like your coworkers were like really terrible to you. It's just like you've decided now is the opportunity. Now I need to continue my own journey and continue like walking on like a new path. So I see like a Virgo here who's starting something new this week, entering into like a new phase of their life. And here with your challenge card, we have the Page of Cups card. So this is going to be telling me that you're walking away from a situation that hasn't been serving you, but you're kind of like not sure where you should like reinvest like your energy. Like maybe you have like all this great creative potential that you built up at this one place that you're at. But now you're deciding to go enter something new. This could also be like a relationship as well, especially because we have the Cups cards coming in here. So something dealing with emotions as well. It's like really resonating with this reading right now. So it could be also that you're walking away from a relationship. Maybe it like didn't turn totally sour or anything, but like you just kind of realize, okay, maybe this isn't working. So now I need to go find something new. And it can be like a little bit challenging for you to kind of like reinvest your energy into something new here, Virgo. But let's go ahead and clarify things a little bit further. We're going to pull two cards here, one for your recent past, and then also one here for your coming like soon future, not like the distant future, but what's happening within the next week or so. Here in your recent past, we had the Six of Wands card, so you've been celebrated. It could be that like if you are a Virgo right now, if like there's like two different pathways with this reading, really. They're like a Virgo who has decided to walk away from a project or from a job that isn't serving you anymore. In the recent past, you've been celebrated. So these people are like, I can see a situation where even like your coworkers kind of understand, or like the job that you've had, they understand, okay, this Virgo is off to like much better things. Like you've been like amazing. You've contributed like so much to us. You've been like an amazing addition to our team. And now it's like, it's time for you to go. We know, Virgo, you have to leave the nest, so to speak, right? Also in the recent past, if you're dealing with like a relationship where you're deciding to walk away, it could also be friendships as well here with the Cups card, something dealing with like a lot of emotions and creativity. So if you're leaving a relationship or a friendship, it could just be like, this could be signaling kind of a mutual understanding between you and those friends that, you know, things have come to an end. This Virgo needs to go somewhere else and kind of stretch their wings, so to speak. Here in a recent future, we have the Hierophant card. So this could be you entering a new sort of situation, a new organization, or even like a new circle of friends. And with that also comes like new expectations upon like, you have to like kind of understand like what the expectations are of you in like this new setting and this new environment. And let's see here what's going on for Virgo in the area of above and below. So here in above and below, we have two Pentacle cards here. In the area of above, we have the Page of Pentacles card. So definitely you having like this energy of like wanting to create something new, and like the Page cards are coming up here twice. So I'm definitely seeing like this sense of exploration and like being reinvigorated about something, but you're just not sure where to channel that new energy that you have, Virgo. But here and below, we have the Seven of Pentacles card, which is a very positive card to see. This is about you really flourishing and like growing something that has a lot of abundance right now. So I can see like you're kind of like outwardly projecting like, yeah, I'm ready to start something new. But at the same time, it really like you're proving to the world that you're really willing to put the work in on something here. So it's not like, you know, you're just like flaunting to the world like, oh yeah, I want to like start something new, but like you never actually get started on it. You actually have like you actually have the energy here to really get started on something. So that's really positive to see. If you're walking away from a relationship, you have a lot to bring to a new relationship. If you're walking away from some career, you have a lot to bring to this new career that you're starting. So here in your area of advice, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And then in any external factors, we have the Hermit card here. So kind of bouncing off that 7 of Pentacles card, we have the 9 of Pentacles here as an area of advice. This can kind of just be reflecting, like in your area below, we have the 7 of Pentacles card where you have the ability to create something new and to really flourish, but maybe you're feeling kind of like a little bit apprehensive. You're feeling like a little scared about this new situation that you're getting into, Virgo. And this advice here is just reminding you, like, don't stress out too much because you're like the master of your domain. Like if you've been at some place, especially like a creative enterprise for a long time, Virgo, I can see a Virgo here. Either this has something to do with relationships or definitely some kind of like creative job. Like if you're working as like a creative, kind of see like a more artistic Virgo here. This is reminding you, like Virgo, you know exactly what you're doing. Don't stress out too much. You're entering into this new phase of your life, but you're bringing so much talent with you, Virgo. Here in any external factors, we have the Hermit card. So kind of just taking a little bit of time for yourself right now. You're moving away. You're distancing yourself from the past. You're off to a new start in your life. So you kind of like feel like you have that Hermit energy. But the great thing about the Hermit card is it's definitely not a negative card, Virgo. The Hermit here is carrying this lantern here with a little star on it. And this is you kind of like carrying your talents and your abilities into like a new phase of your life. And those talents and abilities are going to be the thing that like light the way for you and like really show this new group of people, this new like project that you're entering, or even this new relationship that you're entering, like how much you can bring to the table. Here in any hopes and fears, we have the 5 of Swords, and in your outcome, we have the Emperor card. Pretty positive outcome here, but I think with your hopes and fears right now, with the 5 of Swords card, you're kind of just feeling a little bit apprehensive about walking away from something. Maybe you feel as though this creative industry, like this group of people that you're leaving behind, you kind of feel like maybe they're like a little bit apprehensive about you going. Like they have like mixed feelings about it. Like you were such a integral part of like what was going on there that it's not going to be the same without you, and you feel a little bit guilty about that. Or if you're a Virgo who is leaving some kind of friendship or relationship, you're feeling as though, you're feeling like a little bit conflicted right now, Virgo. That's what I'm seeing here with the 5 of Swords card. But I say, like, don't let that hold you back because, you have so much to offer to the world and to offer to whatever new phase of your life that you're going into. But definitely you need to continue to take those next steps. You can't just, like, stagnate in one situation forever. And here in your outcome, we have the Emperor card. Definitely a positive way to end the reading, Virgo. I'm just seeing you like really coming into your own. Like there's a little bit of insecurity in this reading, especially when you're entering a new phase of your life. It can feel really daunting. So I see a Virgo here who's entering a new phase of their life and it's really daunting for them. But at the same time, there's a tremendous amount to gain here. Like, you can really become like the emperor of your own domain here, Virgo. So pretty positive reading and pretty simple reading too, Virgo. Nothing too complicated here. A lot of big energy that you're dealing with right now, but it's something that you'll be able to easily overcome because the talent is here. The emotional stability is here for you, Virgo, and you've been recently celebrated for that. So you just kind of remind yourself of that sometime, like during this journey when you're feeling a little bit alone in this new world, kind of remind yourself of where you come from and like really remind yourself of like those people who have celebrated you. And that can help kind of light the way through like this hermit journey, right? Virgo, here at the end of the reading, we're going to pull 3 cards for 3 yes, no, or maybe questions. So if you want to pause the video for 1 second and think of those questions, we're going to give you an answer in 1, 2, and 3. Really positive answers here. On your first question, I'd say yes. On your second question with the 10 of Cups card, kind of like a completion of a journey here too, I'd say yes. And with your last question, kind of have more of a no on your last question though, Virgo. Virgo, thank you so much for joining us at 3 Rabbit Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, please check out your sun, moon, and rising, and also subscribe if you haven't, like this video, and comment down below. Tell us what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. Also, next week, we're going to have one rabbit here kind of running around again, going back to our old format. So hopefully they don't destroy anything that we built up here too much. Again, thank you for joining us, Virgo. We'll see you next week.